In June 2026, Whitney Houston's estate released a statement ending with, "We owe her the dignity of telling the truth, not repeating myths." Whitney Houston was born into music. Her mother, Cissy, was a Grammy-winning gospel singer who backed Elvis Presley, Aretha Franklin, and Mahalia Jackson. At 5 years old, she joined the choir at New Hope Baptist Church in Newark. At 11, she sang her first solo. At 14, she was performing backup vocals with her mother. Her godmother was Darlene Love. Her honorary aunt was Aretha Franklin. Her cousin was Dionne Warwick. She grew up surrounded by greatness, and then she became it. In 1985, Whitney Houston released her debut album at 21 years old. It produced 3 consecutive #1 singles, the first debut album by a female artist ever to do that. She followed it with a second album, then a third. In January 1991, she stood on a field in Tampa, Florida, and sang the Star Spangled Banner at Super Bowl 25. The country was at war. 73,000 people were in that stadium. Millions were watching at home. When she finished, the crowd didn't just applaud, they wept. It is still considered the greatest rendition of the national anthem ever performed. Then came a film called The Bodyguard, and a rendition of I Will Always Love You, that stayed at #1 for 14 weeks and remains the best-selling single by a woman in history globally. She sold over 220 million records worldwide. She won 2 Emmy Awards, 6 Grammys, 16 Billboard Awards, and 22 American Music Awards. Rolling Stone ranked her the second greatest singer of all time. #1 was Aretha Franklin, her honorary aunt. She was known simply as The Voice. And then the world watched her struggle. Whitney Houston's battles with addiction were fought in the public, in the tabloids, in interviews, on stage, under a spotlight that never dimmed, never looked away, and rarely offered grace. She faced it all. She kept showing up. In the years since her passing, people who knew her have had to keep defending her legacy, defending her dignity, defending the truth of who she was against the stories people chose to tell. Her estate said it plainly this year. Whitney's humanity included triumphs and struggles, but she showed up as the professional and gifted artist she always worked to be. We owe her the dignity of telling the truth, not repeating myths. 2 days before she left this world, she sang Jesus Loves Me in a nightclub in Hollywood. Jesus loves you, Whitney, and we will always love you. I'm Nilu, and this is Wonder.